summer frost has fallen here in Texas, Josh Frost has burned through the competition and is leading the event. Joao Ricardo Vieira's perfect 2-for-2 performance has him leading the world, but that advantage is precarious, and he knows he must do more. Spirits and scores are flying high here in Fort Worth. Buckle up as the PBR swoops in for a Sunday spectacular. But injuries have taken their toll. Give him credit here because he backs up his talent with a ride on Backjack, his first of the finals.
Yeah, and that was a really good ride. Scary, scary situation at the end, as everybody was seeing when his spur hung in that rope there. That could have gotten ugly.
87 and a half.
Good ride. And look, this is the first time that I feel like so far in these finals, we've really seen Eduardo just set his jaw and say, not today. I'm going to finish this one.
Yeah, you weren't kidding, right? As we take more looks at that, he
catches
was trying.
Right there in the flank.
Yeah, he was trying to get himself out of that danger zone. Here he faces Rodeo Thug.
Yeah, great to see him back in competition.
All four bullfighters converge to help Sellers as best he can. In both rounds that he's been bent in, he has paid a price after getting bucked off.
Yeah, look, this is a smart little bull right here. Kind of mean, smart enough about it, and these are the exciting, crazy kind of wrecks. And you've seen Sellers just pop up, no big deal. Just misses him with all of the feet there. Just looked bad, looked scary, and no big deal to Sellers.
And I'm chuckling by the way you're describing it, right? Because as you did when you were in your early 20s, you're ready for it. You just pop up like a daisy.
Well, yeah, and there's all different kinds and levels of wrecks in this sport.
First guy to ever ride a bull. Oh! Comes over, causes the touch. You know he's going to be disappointed. He looked to be on his way, handling everything the Cowboy Playboy had thrown at him, but then it all went away.
Yeah, and this bull's just going to move a little bit, and Zeke's got him knocked down. I mean, he's dominating for 4 seconds here. But you watch as this bull kind of moves a little bit. He's going to want Zeke down to the inside just a little bit. It's coming up here, starting to move right there. Wants him in. You see him reach up and across. Now he's going to do it again. Big time, reaches up and across. Anytime you reach across like this, all it's going to do is drive you further down inside of that spin. And that's just a little bitty error right there, technical error, but it has a big cost.
Dropping, kick over his head and bring it.
Cody Jesus stays perfect. He goes huge against LeGrand.
That's really, really good right there. Bull has a good day, but look, if he pulls him down over his shoulder and whaps him in the helmet, the third jump, we're going, oh, that's a scary one. Jesus just knocked one out of the park.
The judges are rightly impressed. 89 points.
Fantastic ride. This Jesus, man, I think he's finally developing into the bull rider. I feel like he's a little stronger now. He's gained a little bit of weight in the right way. Looks great.
Send it down to Kate.
You've put in years to get to this point, now riding at your best on the biggest stage. What does it mean after all the years of trial and trying practice?
It means a lot, but I knew it was going to get worse before it got better in my riding, and I'm so blessed. I'm so happy.
To think of all those miles that you've put in on the road. I know you and your dad drive to so many of these, and to be 3 for 3 at the World Finals, what's that like?
Oh, it's amazing. It's a dream come true. This is the finals like the way I wanted to start it, and it's starting good, and we got to keep it rolling.
Well done.
Thank you, Kate.
Craig.
Get out of here clean, though.
Ramon DeLima writes his own prescription against Medicine Man, and he gets on the board for the first time this weekend.
Hey, this is a really good ride. And look, a lot of guys do get along with Medicine Man. He's just a great draw. But typically, they're right-handed guys, and Ramon struggles away from his hand. He really has a hard time with bulls going to the right. Hey, he just rode a really good bull around to the right. Great job.
He was our Nampa winner, second to last event of the regular season. He was 1 for 3 in Billings with a similar ride. This one is worth 88 3/4.
Bull's gonna catch a lot of gears around to the right.
Davino able to duplicate almost jump for jump what Kaiki Pacheco did against that bull in the championship round of Sioux Falls. On that day, it was worth 89, and Lucas should expect to see similar numbers.
Yeah, great job for Lucas. Look, here's the thing. Lucas has just had a terrible start to his finals. Touches his bull in round 1 after making a good ride on him, but touches him right out of the gate. Then he can't ride Dennis the Menace past the gate in round 2. Gets one that fits him right here and capitalizes.
Well, he might be a little disappointed to only see 85 3/4 next to his name, but at least he is on the board. He immediately went down right to that right lower leg.
Yep.
Satan Seed able to heat things up as he starts going after bullfighters. Marsilio has another buck off on his record.
Yeah, and this is cookie cutter of what we've seen out of Zeke a few rides earlier. When a guy starts going down to the inside and you see their free arm come up across that bull's neck, it's just going to drive you further down in there. And it's what your body's natural reaction wants to do. It's kind of wanting to protect you, but it's the wrong move. And Cooper won.
How about,
no
Cooper
give right
won.
there.
Getting pressed up against the steel, and Lemmy's right there to possibly grab Cooper out of there.
Well, take a look, guys, at the pink ear tags on Hard Labor. Those were hand-selected by his 12-year-old owner, Addie Drury. Addie raised and bottle-fed this bull since he was a baby. He's now 4 years old. They've even won money together at fraternities. She's in the stands cheering him on, guys.
It does say 8 seconds, so they will, however, go back and look at this because we all watch. There's Addie right there. You know, if I was Addie's parents and she started bottle feeding a bull, I'd say, we're going to need a bigger crib.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily work like that.
Oh, sorry, different thing?
Yeah, it's a little different than that. But hey, look, this is a really good bull, and Claudio showing up right here, a lot like Lucas a little bit ago. Joao, I mean, he's got his head down, he's in the fight, gets a little bit raised up right here. Got to take another swipe at him right there. You got to fight for that front one more time.
Yeah, look, I mean, right, the general feeling, I think, in the building is as great as it was to see the 8-second number flash, this is probably going to get taken away. He needs his hand in the rope flying off the back of the bull, and I just don't see that, Matt.
No, I didn't see it there either. And, you know, there's 7-7-3. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be there.
Let's send it back down to Kate.
Addie, you told me he was your best buddy. What do you make of Hard Labor's out?
I'm so happy.
Give us a sense of the relationship you have with him. What's it like every day?
He's my best friend, and I'll always love him.
Hey, great job, girl. Keep doing it.
Thanks.
Craig.
I love it, right? As those of us that are around the sport know, I mean, this is not just for cowboys. Cowgirls get their chance as well, Mac. And here's some video of Addie taking care of hard labor, who just scored.
Awesome.
Isn't it, though? 43.25 points. That's when they're starting these clocks. That for Andrew, a very offensive performance that had him in the right position, jump for jump, and he is now 2 for 3.
Hey, Sticking and Moving has a great first out at the World Finals, but Alvidrez makes a really, really good ride here. And you watch, every time this bull's front end comes up, Alvidrez never backs away from it. Really, really good job.
Hey, you mentioned Sticking and Moving having a good out. How about 89.25 for Alvidrez? That, I believe, is his best score of the 2022 season, and that moves him to the top of the round leaderboard.
Been the national finals a handful of times, and glad to see him here.
Frost goes down against Manaba, and as you started to describe Josh's great young career, you could have said the same thing about this bull, because Manaba has been impressive since day one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It was a bull that had a lot of success last year in the ABBI and the classic competitions, and Josh starts a really good ride. You see around the first corner, finding the front end, finds it again. Now he's gonna start to miss it a little bit. You're starting to see some slack getting the change. Now all of his weight's going down this outside leg. This bull is gonna be moving away from him. It's just gonna compound and get worse as it goes.
What that means, by the way, in terms of this buck-off big picture, is that Cody Jesus continues to be the only guy 3 for 3. Red Clark not only bucks him off, but then decides he wants to keep him underfoot for a little while. Officially, it seems it will be a buck-off at 1.4.
Yeah, it gets a little too tight, screwed down in the chute, and then when things leave, he's behind. He's already slid back off his bull rope, just a big forward jump, and he's in no kind of shape whatsoever for the turn back.
Another look at that quick buck-off as Red Clark goes to work and then starts dancing on top of Mason Taylor. Taylor, it seems like, wanted to hit the challenge button, but he ran out of time. That challenge has to be lodged within the first 30 seconds after the buck-off.
He either ran out of time or they've just wore the challenge button out. I don't know which it is.
Back in Kansas City for 91. And Luciano loving every second of that one. They may take another look because it did say 8. He's showing everyone he thinks he got a second score. The judges, though, are going to have to confirm it.
Hey, this is a heck of a ride right here, and we got the draft coming up after these World Finals for the team season, and this guy's stock is going through the roof because he just made 2 phenomenal bull rides, one into his hand and now today following it up away from his hand. He's going to get the 8.
Without question, by a mile. Unless they're going to start to pull a little Doctor Strange and mess with the time continuum, Luciano's going to get a second score without a doubt.
Yeah, he's going to get it. He's still got a hold of the tail of his rope right there. Great job.
90.25, Matt. Man.
Yeah, he followed it up. I mean, look, that's 2 back-to-back rounds of over 90 in 2 totally different types of bulls. That's impressive.
And already throwing his weight around inside the chute. Oh, not only does Dalton go down, but then those hooves come down on Dalton as Jesse Byrne escorts him into the chute for a moment just to try to keep him safe. But we're going to take another look, Mac. This ending is violent.
Tough guy, too. Gets up, goes and gets his bull rope, walks it out of there. And leaves a little bit behind and is out of time with this bull. He's bearing down and gritting it out, and then Detroit lean going forward, and here comes that shot. Back feet.
Right on the left arm. We can only hope Dalton's okay. His sports medicine will attend to another rider. He's definitely going to need a new shirt.
Going with the 80 percentile.
Lemmy lands another 8. He goes to 3-3, and the dream of the three-peat gains momentum. 86 points, but the important thing is the 8 seconds.
Yeah, special little dude right there. We already looked at the numbers, and then a bull not very well known. He is no match for Jose. I mean, this is total control, total domination from start to finish. This little bull's just saying, man, when does this get over? Because I can't get this guy off.
Lemmy slots into 6th in the round, 2nd in the event as he walks his way to Kate.
What a ride, Jose. Another one that you had to power through. Put into words how this finals has started and just the amount of effort this is taking.
Well, I'm just so happy to ride out my bulls so far, and that's what I'm gonna try keep doing, you know, just ride my bulls, and my next goal is win the finals again. If I win the finals, the other things is gonna happen, so I'm just focused on this right now.
Great ride.
Thank you.
Craig.
That was just another example of how much a gamer Jose is, as it's only he and Cody Jesus, a perfect 3 for 3. That just makes him more accessible to the fans. Go, Pacheco! As he gets that second score, a lot like my partner Justin McBride said he would. There's the emotion, there's the fire, not just from Kaiki, but from his mentor Silvano. It's not going to be about the numbers, even though they are good. 89, it's about the ultimate goal.
And this is the difference. This bull is no different than the one that bucked him off in the first round. Same kind of a trip, same kind of a bull. That's the difference in not getting back, not getting set down flat. That entire ride, he's up off of his butt, and Pacheco dominates.
Let's send it down to Kate.
Kaiki is walking towards Silvano right now. They're helping him out here. He's got that brace on that broken foot. Describe just the determination. Your best buddy's helping you with your broken foot right now, and you go out and make a ride like that.
I'm really happy to ride this bull. I hurt my foot yesterday. I think I'm broke 2 fingers on the middle of my foot. I'm so glad to ride that bull. He bucked on the shield. I feel sore, but I'm so glad and blessed to make my job.
What a ride, what a run. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Craig.
And I don't know which one I want to win.
Dalen Swearingen says to Hey Bartender, forget the well, I want the good stuff, as he gets a second score and a very critical one in this gold buckle race.
Let me just say it right now. That ride right there might be the one that wins Swearingen a world title. It can't be won today, but that ride right there, 99% of the time in Swearingen's career, this bull bucks him off. He gets it right at the biggest moment in his career at the World Finals.
It is worth 89.5 points, and he gets to visit with Kate.
You knew you'd have to ride bulls away from your hand to win a world title. How big was that?
It was really big. I mean, that was a really good bull. And yeah, I do need to ride the bulls away from my hand. And I haven't been listening to the commentators. I know they're doing their job, but I need to do mine.
What is it going to take to finish out strong when we return on Thursday?
Just come back with a fresh mind and just start all over again and keep going at them.
Great ride.
Thank you.
Craig.
That bodes well for Joao. Got to make it happen.
Joao brings the power of Odin as he conquers Norse God and gives himself a chance to stay #1. Great correction at the end.
Yeah, and you can just see Joao. Anytime this bull would get him loosened up, or right at the end where he wants to wring him out a little bit, there's a little extra juice in there with Joao right now. He is not going down without a fight.
I tell you what, though, 87 3/4. I think because of the way this round is going to sort out, even though it's a qualified ride, Dalen will jump back into the #1 position.
Well, and I love it. You know, I love the big four, if you will, coming in here, and they are performing round after round. And, you know, this battle is going to continue all the way to the end.
It's awesome. Let's send it down to Kate.
And 8 seconds you had to have. Describe that ride.
It's too hard this ride. The bull starts too fast, and his move for the ride. And I'm so great.
3 rounds down, 3 rides. How real is that world title?
It's so real for me because it's a good start. It's the best start in the finals. I hope I can do this more.
What do you do between now and Thursday? You might be 5 rides away from that gold buckle.
I don't know. I don't think about this now.
Just enjoy it.
Just enjoy, yeah.
Great ride, Joao.
Thank you.
Yeah, really a good round of bull ride. And Luciano, I just love the fact this guy making this ride around to the right. Had a really good ride in the rank pin in round 2. Follows it up going the other direction in round 3 for the win.
11 qualified rides in this round as we are almost done officially with this first weekend. Not officially, because we are going to be back to wrap things up. How's your heart doing, by the way?
It's fired up, buddy. It's fired up.
Excitement ad nauseum. 4 of the top 5 in the world get qualified rides.
Yeah, and just big-time rides, too. You know, this is the place that they've got to have them at, and they have not disappointed.
No, we have seen rider after rider step up. Let's show you those updated world standings because, as I thought might happen, there has been a change. Dalen is back. Swearingen holding up the #1 sword. Joao Ricardo Vilela, by the way, sitting in second. But guess what? There has been another guy leapfrogging Jose Vitor Leme. It is no longer Mauricio Moreda in that position, but after Kayiki Pacheco in third, Luciano De Castro now sits in fourth. Jose in fifth. But that goes back to the point, right? It's round wins that might decide this whole thing.
Yeah, and Swearingen so far has looked really good, you know, big-time ride. I love the fact that he rode one away from his hand and made a great ride, but Lemme hasn't had that draw yet. Even when he got to pick in the draft, his bull then has an off day, he has to get on a re-ride. The pendulum's going to swing in the bullpen. You just wait for it. Lemme's just been doing Lemme things so far. Just wait till he starts lighting it up.
I am so glad you brought up that point because, again, one of the themes we've been driving home over, I think, the whole season, right, is that this is an odd year for Lemme, right? And if things do turn his way.
Oh, the bull power will.
Right.
It will.
Like we think could happen, as you just telegraphed. Everybody is just going to watch the show.
Pacheco's just stalking, man. He's just stalking right now. Lemme, he will. There'll be fireworks before it's done.
Well, all these rides, of course, are important, but remember, setting up for the bonus points at the end based on how everything finishes out a week from today. So let's play a little what if. Let's show you the virtual standings. If everyone finished in their positions that they are in today, this is what would happen. Yep, you circled it. You went straight to the headline, my friend. I'm glad you did.
Well, that would be, and look, so far, if it was over today, Joao has ridden that well so far in these finals. But guess what? It is not over.
No, it is not.
Once again, third day, third shakeup we're seeing at the top of the leaderboard. Here is your event standings, though. It's still Cody Jesus holding on to that #1 spot, and what a disruptor he could be if he steals those 560 average points.
Yeah, that could be a big play in this world title race, but it's really great to see the amount of success he's having. He's rededicated himself to the sport, and it's just playing here at the World Finals.
A look at Joao Ricardo Vieira. He is relishing in the locker room knowing that he is 3 for 3. And what a night that we had. Coverage continues live Thursday night with Inside the PBR pre-show at 8:30 p.m. Eastern and round 4 kicking off at 10 p.m. Eastern. For Cooper Davis, Craig Hummer, Justin McBride, J.W. Hart, Justin Falisco, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Harrison. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at round number 4.